fight presented by Just for Men Hair Color. Round number 3, heavyweights Jason Gavern and Raphael Butler. Through 2 rounds, the punch track numbers add up this way. You can see in the first round, Gavern 26 and then 32 in the second. Butler tailed off to 14, charging forward here in the third round. Body shots have worked out well for Gavern, 26 out of 37. Teddy, you say he needs to do more infighting. And now here's Butler on the inside, and Gavern's not throwing anything at all.
Well, Gavern's getting the help to do that infighting by Butler giving up his height and coming inside. I think Butler, even though he's doing well in this fight, maybe allowed Gavern to tie it up a little bit in the last round, being more effective. But I still think Butler's fighting in the wrong place, in close. He's got the height advantage and the speed advantage. He's taking that height advantage away by being in close with the shorter arm Gavern, helping Gavern get to where he needs to be, inside. Also, he's taking his speed advantage away, Joe, is Butler, by being in close. Then strength and physicality can take over, maybe in Gavern's side. On the outside, you can better exploit your advantage with speed.
Well, Butler went straight back, and a right hand followed him from Gavern. And now Gavern pressing against the ropes, tries to get off the right hand. Butler looking for an opportunity to return fire.
Butler's in the wrong place. I don't care if he wins this fight on the inside, and he very well may. I think he's in the wrong place with the shorter, more physical Gavern. Needs to be off those ropes in the center of the ring. Again, the hand speed of Butler being taken away by the physicality and the close quarters inside of Gavern.
3 body punches there by Jason Gavern.
When there's distance, you can use those hands and you can show that speed. Inside, a lot more difficult. Gavern doing well in close.
Left hand comes in. There are those body punch track numbers we've been monitoring with Jason Gavern.
But when you have a taller guy, it might hurt you on the outside, but on the inside, it helps you because you can go to that lean body. And Gavern doing that.
They haven't moved from that corner in a good minute. Tries to fire off the uppercut and then digs into the body once again.
We mentioned early on that Gavern's been in with the better opposition. That is serving him now in this fight.
There's a right hand that comes in flush from Gavern.
And again, Butler took this fight on quick notice. Maybe mentally, he's starting to wonder about what he's got in the gas tank. And that's why he's laying on the ropes a little bit instead of using his legs to position himself in the center of the ring. Either way, it's allowing Gavern to, what I think, get to where he needs to be, in close.
Work out of there, work out of there.
Reaching the halfway mark of this scheduled 6-round heavyweight fight. And coming up in our main event, 2 big-name heavyweights with it all on the line. There is the 6'6" southpaw, Audley Harrison. Can he bounce back after the first loss of his career? Well, the opposite, the Southern Disaster, Dominic Gwynn. He peaked in 2003. Now he's trying to get back on track here in 2006. He says he feels like a brand new man.
Feel like Ron Artest. To tell you the truth, like I say, he got away from Indiana. You know, he's with a new team, feel good, new strategy, just ready to fight and, get back to the top again. I'm 30 years old, be 31 next week. I want to celebrate my birthday, with a good win and get back to where I was right before I went into the Monty Berry fight. And I think the heavyweight division is waiting on me.
Great quote by Dominic Gwynn, and we hope that it ends up playing out in the ring. He says there is an urgency now. Let's hope that both those heavyweights fight with an urgency, like these 2 heavyweights are fighting here to open up round number 4, Gavern and Butler.
Again, you see the spurt there with the shoe shine flowing downstairs with Butler showing the hand speed. But again, I think in 2 closer quarters with the shorter arm, the more physical Gavern.
Ahead 2-1 on Teddy Atlas's scorecard. Jason Gavern in the purple trunks with white trim. Lives with his family down in Central Florida. His wife is a church pastor, and when he's not training for boxing, he is a stay-at-home dad. Show you the punch track sponsored by Just for Men Hair Color. And look at the body shots for Gavern, a 59-24 advantage. Both men in the 180s total.
Well, look at the distance for Butler. That's where he needs to be. But he needs to extend that jab. Don't pull with it. Snap it out and take advantage of his height and keep Gavern at a disadvantage. Just look, if you wonder why Gavern's having such ease to get in close, it's not because he's working his way in so much. It's Butler is coming into him. Butler does a better job of giving up his height than using his height. Watch when Butler throws. He will move right in. Now that time he goes straight back.
And Gavern called him there and scored.
Again, Gavern falling forward, or Butler in the black and silver falling forward as he punches. What Butler needs to do, Joe, is get on the outside, start using that speed, and start using that jab at the right range and the right distance. Try to make Gavern pay a price to work his way in. So you know where Gavern is going. When you have a shorter man in front of you, one of the advantages you're the taller man, you know where that shorter man's going. He's coming forward. And if you're on the outside, you can make arrangements to take advantage of that information. Butler now taking advantage. Watch the feet of Butler when he throws. Instead of anchoring himself, he will let his feet slide in. He winds up square. He winds up in close in the territory of Gavern.
Now back out at range, but he's not firing off that jab. He's studying, lets Gavern get off there. Back to the inside. Ray Corona's got to get to work again. The referee, third man in tonight, Ray Corona.
Gavern's had no trouble getting in close, either by himself or by the help of Butler, but he's done less punching in close this round.
2 rounds to go from Rancho Mirage.